Hey, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Body beat down here on this Sunday morning. It's almost 9 o'clock in the a.m. Figured I'd get out here and get a walk in first thing. Beautiful day. Just a little wind. A little nip in the air, but otherwise nice. So I didn't do a single thing yesterday. Nothing. And unfortunately, that seems to be a lot of what I do on Saturdays. Unfortunately. Tree. I don't know what it is. Could just be a mental thing, but Saturdays, man, I'm dead on Saturdays for some reason. But having said that, there might be reasons. And we'll talk about that in a moment. So, my workout from Friday was really good. Really proud of myself for what I did. And, yeah, sometimes, you just get your mind set and you stick to it and you go through with what you want to do and you make yourself happy. And you think, the pain and discomfort that you're going to go through only lasts just a few seconds. Maybe just a second sometimes. Just depends. Clear? Alright. So, the pain versus reward is usually worth it. Now, let's say that right now I took off and started jogging. And I said, I'm going to jog a mile, and I'm going to make myself jog a mile. Right now, that would not be worth it. Right now, that would put me in the hospital. Unfortunately. So that's one of those moments when it wouldn't really work out. So on Friday, I got my squats accomplished, and then I did some extra stuff. I did some shoulder presses. Pretty happy with that. And I've uploaded a couple videos of the squats. I did a live stream, and then I always edit down my live streams to upload and bring them out to people like a normal, shorter, more manageable video. And then sometimes I'll also do maybe a short or two as well. So that's what I did. So anyway, on to the jogging a mile would put me in the ground comment. I have noticed over the last good year or so that I just feel like since putting on more weight And boy, I'm just like miserable. I've talked about this before, but of course, that short time frame that I lost weight, I knew that was not going to last, because I don't just lose weight, and I don't just keep weight off ever. Never ever. So but I hate that I've gotten so much larger than what I wanted to. Sorry, my eyes itch all the time. Drive me crazy. My normal body weight is in the 250s normally. But over the last several years, it's been easier for me to get up even higher. Of course, that comes with age, slowing down, and possible other health issues that I will touch on. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I got to researching a little bit. Well, let me go ahead and mention this. If you follow the channel long enough, if you have, you know I have really bad depression, anxiety, mostly depression. So that alone affects you in monumental ways. Years ago, back in 2016, I actually told my doctor that, hey, I got depression. It was kind of a rough moment, because I'd also lost my mom. But I let her know that, I have depression. And I just kind of broke down there in the doctor's office, because it was just kind of a moment, I guess, of coming out and finally trying to do something. So she says okay, and she prescribes me some medicine. I don't remember what it was. But it wasn't long after starting that medication that I started losing hair. And then I was diagnosed with the common problem, medical problem, whatever, of alopecia. Mike, what's alopecia? Well, it's basically your body fighting hair follicles. They see it. Your body sees your hair follicles as, an intrusive, whatever, object, or, it just treats it as something it needs to get rid of, for lack of better explanation. So you lose hair. Sometimes you go completely bald. Sometimes it's peach fuzz. Sometimes it grows back. Sometimes it don't. This, that, and the other. So basically my head, of course I kept my hair shaved anyway, buzzed down, so it didn't much matter. I mean, you could tell that I had weird color hair, but which is another thing, it could grow back white, splotchy white, and different color, natural color, whatever, and all kind of different stuff. So anyway, basically my head looked like the world map. Looked like a globe. It was just kind of different patches here and different color here, and So, anyway, eventually I quit taking that medicine because I thought, I don't think it's really doing much, and what it did do, I think it kind of helped because I felt kind of strong-minded at the time. I was going through some stuff. I've had marital problems, so for a lot of years, and I was finally feeling kind of better about things. So I quit taking it, weaned myself off of it, and before I know it, I've got my hair back. So anyway, I don't know if the medication did that to me or not. I could very well lose my hair today. I don't know. But it's kind of a long story into just the depression side. But anyway, I've been dealing with depression since I hurt my back in the 90s. And I've mentioned it before, marital problems, spiked it, more marital problems, Now I'm dealing with my oldest boy, not taking care of himself and his diabetes and shrinking away, and he don't care. So I deal with that, plus my job, even though it seems simple being a bus driver, it's not. Especially if you're a bus driver who wants to run your bus by the rules. Some bus drivers don't. I like to run my bus by the rules. The rules are there for a reason. And if you don't enforce those rules, the kids don't learn rules. And then you got more generations growing up being idiots. So I try to run my bus by the rules, and when you do that, it's a little more stressful, because getting little Timmy and Sally to turn around, sit down, stay out the aisle is almost impossible. And their little high-pitched voices. Let's not forget the high-pitched voices on the young ones. So anyway, depression is part of my problem, along with, if you follow my channel for any length of time, I have a, out of nowhere, low blood platelet count. That can affect things. I've been checked and CT scanned and ultrasound and blood worked to death over the past few years, which happened, all this started happening after I took my little stupid of me vaccine shot in 2020 or 21, whichever it was, whenever I was stupid enough to finally do it. Good job, Mike. High five. So I'm dealing with a low blood platelet count. Add on top of that the weight gain, which will be almost impossible for me to lose. Believe me. I got stuff wrote down. Add on top of that, I did some research on something and found out that cortisol, now I don't know what cortisol is. It's something in the body that does whatever and does some other things. You can Google it. Cortisol. But it not only helps you to maintain fat in your gut area, I would almost imagine that it's one of the causes that I may have. If I'm saying this right, I lost track. I seen a squirrel, sorry. But, you add in depression, which is known to destroy you. You add in the low blood platelet count, which ain't good. You add in, I could have, I'm going to find out, some sort of cortisol problem. And then add on top of that, I feel as if though my testosterone levels have dipped low. Now they may not. I don't know, they may not have. I've never had my testosterone tested that I'm aware of, so I don't think they just do all that on regular blood tests. I could be wrong, but I don't know. So all these things, number one, are not good for depression. They're not good for weight loss. They're not good for your health. Not good for anything. So I don't know. It'll be this spring or this summer when we're out of school for a little bit. I guess I'm going to see if I can get kind of some blood work done. Maybe find if there's a place here in town that checks your test levels and stuff. I don't know where that's at, or if just anyone does it. I don't have any idea. But, and the cortisol, I don't know. So that's just how I feel. I feel drugged down and just dead, lack of motivation. And even though you see me in the videos a lot of times still going after it, you also see me in the videos talking about how, this ain't easy sometimes. So this is part of that. Let's get across here. So anyway, that's kind of what's on my plate right now. The stuff that I'm kind of dealing with, and kind of some things we're going to look into. But until then, we're going to keep pushing, doing the best we can. And that's all you can do. You just got to keep going. Tree. Well, guys, as far as today goes, we'll get this walk done. I haven't ate yet, no coffee yet. I didn't have any coffee at all yesterday. I just didn't feel like doing nothing. So, anyway, we'll try and make the day the best we can. Try to keep ourselves kind of busy a little bit, doing something. That don't mean I'll do videos, but we'll try and do something today and keep myself going, doing something. So, guys, make sure you get yourselves tested. Women, make sure you get yourselves tested too. Try to figure out what's wrong if you're going through things. So, anyway, we're about home, and I'm ready for some breakfast and coffee. Well, guys, if you enjoy the channel just a little bit, even just a little, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. And don't forget, get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. See y'all later.
Get up, get out, get round, and do it to